Piece of paper compared to
You need to pick a material from level 1 to use, a material from level 2 to use, a material from level 3 to use.
In collaborative STEM experiences, facilitators need to create a tone of shared ownership. The adults set the stage and prepare the space, and then the youth are allowed a range of creativity and leadership within the experience. Together, the group establishes some goals and ground rules, boundaries.
That person gets to go first for one of the experiments, okay?
Team members regularly check in with each other and with the facilitator to stay within those expectations.
Dude, awesome. We did it!
Awesome! Did you pick up the water bottle?
Yeah.
What? Let me see. Sure?
Wait. I did it before.
Ah, all right. Awesome. Totally showed how the solution to one problem can sometimes then cause another problem, but also one of the things that you found in your design, you then tried to incorporate into their design. What about engineering does that remind you guys of that we talked about earlier? Collaboration, for sure.
Putting different ideas together to make one idea really efficient.
Excellent. So that working together thing, and also this idea of putting two ideas together to make it really efficient.
Classroom collaborations should be designed around the idea of students creating. After classroom visitors model or teach, they should then switch to the role of assistant or consultant. This allows students to become the ones who are having the primary, active learning experiences.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Teamwork.
What?
Quite awkward.
It feels quite awkward. What makes it particularly complicated? What are some of the things you notice that make it particularly complicated?
We did it!
That's all right. Yeah, we
did it.
Don't make your fingers actually fall.
Someone loop it.
We're looping! Oh, here!
And put it up there.
Wait, hold this thing.
I got it. Okay. I got this part. Push
Hold
it
the bunny
through.
here.
Got it. Someone pull the other side. Someone pull the other side. Woo!
How many people did it take for success over here?
Five.
Notice how this 4-H staff person thinks about the programming choices and how to support collaborative learning by the youth.
When it was time to build that catapult, I laid out all the materials that I could find in our office to take. And I said, okay guys, I'm going to bring in an example and you're going to build a catapult. But I can't give you much direction from there. If you have questions, I can try to answer them for you, but I really want this to be your project. They really enjoyed it, and I could tell that some of them were uncomfortable with that at first, and some of them did have questions. So I answered them openly. I like to answer a question with a question when I'm working with kids, because I think that's the best teachers I've had have given me questions instead of answers. And I think kids really enjoy that. It's an awkward thing to experience, but I think they liked that once their end project was there.
At this off-site science program, the staff guide children through a specific collaborative learning process.
What we do really well here is trying to stay away from the science as seeking an answer and science as a all-around process. So these actual things they're learning and things that they're doing here, it's not so much the answer at the end of it, but what they did to accomplish that task. So with Ned's Geodome up there, they might have started by building tiny little structures in small groups and work through it like that. So they've learned collaboration, they've learned that designs can fail, they learned that they need to go back and retest their hypothesis, and then they keep going with that process so they can apply it to different disciplines as well.